You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports. We are going to talk about one of my favorites from Fox News, Greg Gutfeld. Greg Gutfeld's got his own show now. But, of course, he is also co-host of The Five. And he has some choice words for one Wuhan James, LaChina James. As we have covered on this channel extensively, LaChina James, LeBron to James, Wuhan James, has run his mouth about everything, social justice, the police, Trump, you name it. He has decided to open his illiterate mouth and run it and offer an opinion, 100% of the time, an uneducated opinion about something, and he's quick to talk, except when that good old communist China sock gets stuffed in his mouth, he can't seem to open it to speak out against the injustices that's going on in China. He refuses to do it. He dodges. He goes out there, has the ever-loving nerve to say that one of the most intelligent men in all of the NBA, Daryl Morey, has the unmitigated, ignorant gall to call Daryl Morey uneducated over China. You damn fool. Very quickly, make sure you go over, guys, and check out Black and White Sports, the podcast. That's right, we're available everywhere podcasts are available. Apple, CastBox, Spotify, you name it. Go over there and follow us. All the audio from our videos and live streams go on the Black and White podcast, so follow it. If you can't catch a video that day, you can damn well listen to the video. So, go over and check that out, and let's get to Greg Gutfeld. Gutfeld takes aim at filthy hypocrite, that's a fact, LaChina James, urges U.S. stakeholders to confront China on COVID origins. Yeah, as we know, it looks like there may potentially be some things involving a lab leak and the Kung flu, but we don't know that for sure yet, but damn well pointing in that direction. And in case you're wondering, yes, I'm tiptoeing around it because of the YouTubes. The Five co-host Greg Gutfeld fired shots at Lakers superstar LeBron James during a segment on Monday that examined the ongoing investigation into the origins of the coronavirus and China's mishandling of the outbreak. Quote, LeBron James can have a discussion about certain things that are happening in America. We just talked about that. But because of this cost and this investment, he can't have that discussion in China, which makes him look like a filthy hypocrite. By the way, LaChina James is over there promoting Space Jam 2, the search for the Chinese dollar. James, who has repeatedly used his platform to advocate on behalf of social justice issues in the U.S., famously remained silent last year when it came to China censoring the NBA in the communist country amid the fallout of the feud with Houston Rockets general manager Daryl Morey. We just talked about that. With China under intense scrutiny over reports of a possible leak from the Wuhan lab, the Five co-hosts wondered whether other prominent figures will follow James's lead and refuse to condemn or pressure the communist country into cooperation to protect their financial interest abroad. Of course, they're going to remain silent. They're going to run their mouth about everything else. They're going to sponsor the BLM so new houses can be bought in predominantly white neighborhoods by their leaders, who has had to duck out. But you get my point. When it comes to China, you could hear a pin drop. A few weeks ago, we were talking about how could we actually exercise some pressure on China that would be effective. Jessica Tarloff said money is it. That's all that we care about, and we continue to push back in the South China Sea. But it's got to be money. If it's got to be money, it's got to be money, these private corporations. So we're looking at Nike, Apple, at the athletes that represent them, etc., etc. I think that is probably where we're going to end up after we get through this latest round of the WHO report. Co-host Dagan McDowell said it's up to private corporations to pressure China for transparency and cooperation in investigation. It's on private corporations, not just the companies that make their goods. It is all about global multinational that view China as some kind of golden goose. Disney Corp, we're looking at you. In other words, ESPN and the Marxist MBA of China as well. They will literally do anything to curry favor with the Communist Party of China, other than maybe send them banana bread and gift certificates to Bass Pro Shops. And if they thought the Chinese Communist Party liked to throw a good Rapala topwater out on the lake, they would send them some Rapala topwaters to throw out on the lake. Let's be honest, they would send and do anything, including bending both knees, to China. And look, it's good that more people are calling out LeBron James. I don't know about you guys, but I am in a full and complete boycott mode over Space Jam 2, The Search for the Chinese Dollar, which is going to be an utter ripoff of the original Space Jam that was done from the great and GOAT Michael Jordan. Tell me what you think about Greg Gutfeld. I'm a big Greg Gutfeld fan. It's good to see them calling out LeBron James in a setting other than something directly related to sports. They brought this up on the 5, okay? Not Outkick, didn't have Clay Travis in or anything like that, but LeBron got called out on one of the premier shows over there. Needs to happen more. We need the Hannitys and the Greg Kellys over on Newsmax and Chris Saldato and guys like that. Everybody needs to be taking LeBron James to task for running his mouth, doxing the police, supporting China, supporting the BLM, trashing Donald Trump, and everything else that has ruined the Marxist MBA of China brand. And Adam Silver, well, he should be run out the door and should have been run out the door a long time ago. Peace. I'm out. Till next time. Love America, NBA.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.